The one thing I enjoy is the whole process of creating, because that's when I become myself. I believe the life lives in all details. Even just one hair talks about that person, and I like noticing those details. My name is Kazuhiro Tsuji, and I'm doing portrait sculptures, and also sometimes I work on film. I'm from Kyoto, Japan, and when I was a child, I was really like an introvert. My parents divorced when I was 15, and I haven't seen my father over 30 years. Most of the time I was by myself, making something at home. So what I'm doing right now, I think because of that. When I first saw makeup done by Dick Smith in a magazine, which was makeup by Abraham Lincoln, I was so fascinated by it. I thought, oh, this is it. This is what I really want to do. I started to work on set, doing application on the makeup on actors, and that was a time I started to feel like this is really stressful for me. Work on the film set is so unpredictable. It's lots of waiting, and you don't know what's going to happen next, and lots of anxiety. I started to realize, okay, this is not good for me, because I started this work because of my passion. And so is this something I have to deal with all my life? Dick Smith was born 1922. And 2002, that was his 80 years of birthday. And I decided to create his portrait. And when I showed it to him, he was really touched by it, and he was crying and very emotional. That moment, I thought, I really want to do this for my living. I decided to stop taking film work and try to concentrate on creating portraits. Life is interesting because once I made a commitment, good things start to happen. When I create sculptures, I intentionally try to create from inside out. The great thing about it is it's three-dimensional. So depend on the height of the viewer and what their mental state, and that will reflect almost like as a mirror. Even like if the audience, they don't know who this person is, they start to somehow connect to each other. And the size-wise, it's just bigger than life, and that will make them feel like a child. To create this portrait, it usually takes about 2.5 months to 4 months. It depends on the subject I create. Most of the people who went through lots of struggle in their life, and they made a breakthrough, and they found the way to live. So by creating those people, I also encourage myself to figure out what is life about, and also that will inspire many people.